Happy Labor Day there, folks. Stampede Valkyrie coming back at you again with another interesting little light video. Going to keep this one simple in the theme of not wanting to do any labor. Haha, hence the name Labor Day Special. Anyway, so what I'm looking at here are a pair of Arrow Model 530 2-lamp beacons. These beacons are kind of unique due to the fact that these two in particular were never actually mounted or put into any functional use. I believe these came from a DJ company that ended up, the guy just retired from it and donated them to the organization that has them now. And these are used actually as effect lighting at a haunted house, which is the reason why I cleaned them up, pulled them out of their storage bin, and hooked them up and make a quick video out of them, as haunted house season is upon us, and I have a feeling that these will go back into use for the 30 days or so that they run up until the haunted houses aren't a thing anymore. But let's talk about the Arrow Model 530. So what's interesting about these lights is that they use the guts that Signalstat, Dietz, Yankee, even SVP used at one point on their 2-lamp sealed beam beacons, with the Bosch motors and the drive systems similar to all the other ones that I mentioned previously. The neat thing about the Bosch motors is that as long as they're clean and not, corroded, there is a manufacture date stamped on them. Both of them appear to be from 1982. One on the left, I believe, is from June. The one on the right, the blue one, is actually from August. So roughly the same time period. The lamps that are in the beacon are GE 7400s. They're basically the 35 watt bulbs, I believe, and they are sealed beam, considered spot lamps, even though they do have some fluting on the glass, not like the 4416s and so on and so forth. But very common in code 3 lighting and other lighting, but 7400 is a pretty good bulb by itself. So enough about that. Let's go ahead and fire these guys up. And again, I don't believe these were ever mounted anywhere. I mean, there's still a sticker or tag on the blue lamp from the upfitter that actually sold, or whoever he acquired the lights from. But here we go, fire them up. There it is, a little chatty. Probably could use a little bit of grease, but considering that these are really only used, pardon the shaky cam, maybe once a year, mostly for effects and so on and so forth, I wouldn't complain. Hopefully we can keep these for a bit. The last couple of lights that they had up there for this haunted house, somebody either damaged or stole them, so I'm hoping these stick around. You can't beat free, right? Well, that's it in a nutshell. I'm not going to go too far into this. They are neat, like I said. They're just, 2-lamp beacons. If I can zoom in on one of these guys, let's see. Go camera, you can see the tag very clearly. Model 530. Tags are in excellent shape. Again, as I come back over. Again, I don't think that these have ever seen, pardon my awesome camera work, I don't think that these were ever actually put on any apparatus or so on and so forth. I do have some other 530 beacons. What's also interesting about these beacons is that the bases are the same diameter as the Federal Signal Model 14s. They use the same type of, if you want to call it, these clasps, or the retaining bands are the same type that the Federal Signal Model 14 and the 100 use. It does use the hook and clasp retaining mechanism, so sometimes you'll find these bases on Model 14s. The lenses, I believe, are Stratolite Model 77s. I didn't bother to look at that. They just look like Model 77s to me. Somebody can probably correct me down in the comments if I'm wrong on that. The nice thing about that, too, is the fact that the worst case scenario, if you can find them, these domes will fit on the Model 14, and the Model 14 domes will fit on here, as I've encountered that in the past. But that's it in a nutshell. Can't think of anything else to really talk about with them. They're pretty basic. It is a little chatty. I think the red one's chattier than the blue one is. But that's it. So these will be put back into use shortly for the Halloween stuff. And I just figured I'd make a quick video of them. Enjoy your weekend, folks. Hopefully everything's going well. Get some barbecue, and all the best to everybody out there. Stampede Valkyrie signing out.